Hey, you guys, it's me, Bonnie, your host of the Grieving Girl Podcast. And today we have the editor in chief of the Grieving Girl Podcast in the house, Adam Hoyak. Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, meow, meow. I'll add that in later.
Yes, add it in. I like your little gay pub hat.
Thank you. I really want like 12 more because I think they're so cute and they have such fun colors.
It's very cute. The merch is
Thanks.
merching. You've
The
got your
merch
little gay
is
pub,
merching.
and I've got my Beauty and the Beast tour merch.
Oh, are you wearing your tour merch?
I am. I just put on a sweatshirt. I was like a little chilly, which means I should probably turn my air conditioning up. But like, who's doing that?
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
turned mine off.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds crazy. How are you doing on this lovely, what is it? It's a Friday. On this Friday.
I'm not gonna lie. Because we were just talking about this because I love to sleep. But one of the problems with that is then I wake up, I don't know what day it is. So I totally forgot it was Friday. And thank God I got up in the 10-ish area today and remembered, and I was like, it's Friday. I have a job that I have to go to later and recording this podcast. So how am I doing? I'm doing well. I slept great. What's been going on? Gio and I completely annihilated the backyard. So for the past 2 nights, he's gone now, he's flying, but I've been like able to sit out there. The lights still work. So like it's nice to sit outside at the end of the night. And I worked last night and um yeah, so I have like a nice backyard again. So I'm
Yeah, while
enjoying
it's
it.
like still enjoyable outside. Like it's not there's no humidity right now. So soak it in
Yeah,
while
not
you
right
can
now.
before it's like the sweltering rainforest in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
I did see your
100%.
Instagram story of the demo. It looks good. It
Yeah,
looks
it
very
it
inviting.
was it was crazy because Gio and I had a fun roomy day where we'll have to talk about this another time, but we have a jar that we put loose change in.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided because he's been here for 2 years now this month. So we were like, why don't we take the change and have like a pizza and wine night? And
Fun.
we were like, great. And then we took it a step further and we were like, well, why don't we only spend this money? We're not going to put any of our other money in it. And it ended up being such a fun thing for both of us to do because we were like, okay, well, we have $34. So 20 is set aside for pizza. We have $14. What can we get? And we got like this cheap, nice bottle of wine. And then we got a little pie like to celebrate. And I bought a little tube of icing to write, we saved $34.21. I'll put a little picture of us.
I wanna see it. I wanna see it. That's very whimsy.
It was fun. And then after that, we like came back from the grocery store and Gio was like, Adam, we have to do the backyard. We're gonna want to sit out there later. So I mean, trees growing in the back. Trees, literal trees. Gio took a picture of it on ChatGPT and was like, what is this? And it's called a princess tree. And there was nothing princess about it. It was nasty. The leaves were like, no kidding, like this big and then the description was it's invasive and I'm like we have to get rid of this. This is
Yeah, we
bad.
know.
Yeah,
Not the
so
Philadelphia princess tree.
ugh,
That's me. I'm the
nasty.
Philadelphia princess. There ain't no tree.
I should have kept it and we'll put it in your yard.
Yeah, we'll propagate the princess tree so all can have a Philly princess tree.
I
That's
mean,
actually
clearly they're everywhere. We had one giant one. There's one growing out of a bag of soil that I was like, I can't even deal with this right now. And then there was another little baby one. I'm like, this is a jungle. So, not great.
LOL. That's very funny.
How are you doing on this fine Friday afternoon?
I'm I'm good. Had 3 clients this morning and here we are. Um, it's birthday week, so I feel like I've been just like kind of chilling, which is good.
Yeah, talk about your because I know big celebration is tomorrow, but
Yes.
talk about your birthday. How was it?
Birthday was good, very low key. Everyone was like, "Are you doing anything? Are you doing anything?" And I was like, "Honestly, no." Because last week I went to see Cats the Jellicle Ball. I stayed in a hotel because that was kind of like birthday Also,
Yeah.
like, because I wanted to get a vocal scope. So I kind of like compacted many things. But
Okay.
so I was like gone from Thursday through Monday night. I was with my sister and her kids, and then I went right to the dance studio. So by Tuesday, my birthday, I was like, my social battery just needs to be recharged. So I sat, I drank coffee, I watched true crime, and then late afternoon, I went to work. That was it, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, all good in the hood. Because I was like, I'll see people Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah.
So wait, speaking of birthdays, because we're talking about birthdays, um, what did I want to ask you? Um, asking you like I'm the freaking host of the podcast, but
Please, I love when people ask me questions.
well, it's like, birthdays are different for everybody. And uh I feel like I guess what I'm trying to ask is as we get older, how how do you feel with like in this new year of your birth, which I'm so grateful, in this new year that of your life, anything that you want to talk about in terms of uh, what have you gained in the past year? Let's start with the
Mm,
past year, leaving
mm,
this past year behind.
mhm,
What do you feel were maybe some gains that you acquired in this past year
mhm,
or losses or
mhm.
anything? Anything you can speak to about that?
I felt like my 36th year was very kind to me, thank God.
Okay, good.
Like if we think about like from last June, like last summer, I, kind of did what I'm doing this summer. It was like pretty chill, went to the beach, worked a little bit, like nothing too crazy. And then it's funny. It's like, and then I did Christmas Story, which is technically at Christmas time, but that starts in like October. So then,
Right.
like, between September and October, I was like very locked into my fitness and just like my
Yeah.
nutrition and that thing. Um, did a show, which we always love
Love doing
with good
shows.
people. It was a good show. Then the new year happened, and then it was so cold. Like, what was anyone doing? So I was just like, watching so much TV and hoping it didn't snow that I had to shovel because I hate shoveling. It did, and I had a shovel. My car got stuck in ice. Literally, I couldn't move my car.
Yeah.
So I couldn't go anywhere, which honestly I love. And then it
Same.
was like March, and I went to Vero Beach and did 9 to 5, which was also amazing. That
Yeah.
was probably like the biggest thing I think of the 36 year. Like I haven't worked outside of Philadelphia at another theater in what feels like probably a decade. Like
Yeah.
it's been a decade since I've done that.
Wow.
2016, 2017 is like the last time I worked not at my house.
Yeah.
Which like that was always a goal. Like my goal as an actor has always been like I just want to like have money to pay my bills, do theater and like
Yeah.
live like almost like a quotes corporate girly life, but in the arts. Like that's always been my
Sure.
thing. Broadway, cherry on top, would love to do it. But now I would have to move to New York. I would no longer be in my home.
Yeah.
Which like New York is also like home 2.0, so it'd be fine. But it was just like interesting because it almost was like, wow, I haven't done this in so long. It felt so foreign to like be working somewhere not in my comfort zone. So Vera was like great for me. Because I
Good.
also like met new friends. I was in the sunshine. So my seasonal
Mm-hmm.
depression was like, shortened a little bit, which is nice. It didn't last
Yeah.
as long. Um, and then like here we are. I feel like that was, leading like May was crazy and now it's June. And basically it's already the 4th of July.
Like, I don't know where. I can't believe we're already at June. This is insane.
Yeah. I'm like, it is the second to last week of June. So I don't know. I feel like 36 was like a very kind year. It was a year of like coming out of truly stepping into like, I just feel lighter. I don't know. It does feel like there's change happening,
Yeah. That's
which is good.
awesome.
Which is good.
Change is good. We
Yeah.
love change.
Yeah. Like, every year I've said I feel a little lighter, I feel a little lighter, and I like actually feel lighter this year.
Good.
But I
Yeah.
also think, like, without saying too much, it's like the stuff surrounding my mom is very much at the end, like for real. Like, answers have been answered, things
Okay.
are changing. I'm so much closer to burning this box of paperwork on fire. Like, the light, I can see it. And
Yeah.
like, it is so, so close. So, like, that, crazy enough, has made such a huge difference in my everyday.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine getting all the answers and things that you've been dealing with for literal years
Almost 5 years.
that, like, it, of course, you're going to feel lighter. That's incredible.
Yeah. When you go to an audition and you're like, they're like, okay, like, we'll let you know. And then you just like kind of like keep checking your phone and checking your phone. It's like
Yeah.
torturous. That's what
Yes.
it's felt like for 5 years
Yeah.
with a
That's
human
not a
like
good
life
feeling.
and like grief.
Yeah.
So it was like fucking horrible. So like maybe that's like a good way to put it for like any actors that listen to. I'm like, like that big audition, and then you're like, did you hear yet? Did you hear yet? Did you hear that? Imagine feeling that for 5 years.
Yeah. That's not a good feeling.
Right. So true. And now I know that I quotes booked the job, and now I feel like, oh, thank God. And like it has made such a big
Yeah.
difference.
I know. And you have like great theater gigs coming up, one we get to do together.
Oh, so
And,
excited.
and, you get to, I feel like you're going to be able to enjoy your summer.
Yes.
Like, you've got great contracts coming up. August, it will start, right?
September 1st. So I keep saying I do feel like I have the September scaries right now. So
Okay.
like it kind of like links into that like losses, right? So like I have really wanted to be going on this Ireland trip that I've been talking about
Yeah.
on social media for I don't know, basically 5 fucking years. And I was like, okay, I didn't think I got Adam's family, and I was like, great, okay, great. Ireland's gonna happen end of August, September, and then I got it, and I was like, okay, amazing. And also there goes my trip, which like Ireland will always be there, right? But I also am just trying to live my life of like, but tomorrow is not always going to be here. And kind of navigating that now of like, I need to just book it out and be like, no matter what comes up, I'm going to say no and I'm going on
Yeah.
this trip. But that's also like, is that realistic? So it's like, no, that trip is not going to happen. It's okay. I will figure it out. But I feel like I have the September scaries because I'm like I just said, it's like, oh, it's already July, and it's like, oh my God, the summer's gone. Because September 1st is when I start work in the cave, which again, love it. So grateful to have it. Gonna be so much fun. But if you're in showbiz, you know that once you start, there is no life. Your life is showbiz, which also is amazing and thrilling and exhilarating and whatever, but you can't go anywhere. Like you're here.
No, you can't do anything. You literally have to be able to do your job, and that requires you to, you know, make sacrifices like going out or, doing excessive things that cause us to use our voice
Mm,
loudly.
mm,
Like, those things can't happen. I mean, my
yeah.
next contract starts in August
Yeah.
in August. So I have, and I mean, July is camp. So,
Right.
and I don't really, I'm not really yelling at the kids.
But
Even
it does take a lot of voice.
it takes a lot.
Should we
So
get you the Britney Spears like voice box from TikTok? I've been considering getting one for when I teach dance.
I don't
You wear
know.
it like a satchel.
There are some of the other directors in camp that have that, and I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
I don't think I'm ready for it.
You're like, when I feel like I'm losing my voice, I'll get one.
Right. True.
Yeah.
But I get that. I mean, there are sacrifices you have to make, we as actors have to make in order to keep our bodies and, instruments in check. Um, so wait, back to birthday. So it seems, kind of judging by what you're talking about, you had a lot of gains, which of course, like, with the yin and yang of it all, like, where there are gains, there are losses.
Hmm.
I don't know if there's anything you feel like you've lost, purely judging by what you're talking about right now. If there's anything you feel that you've lost, but judging by what you're saying with, talking about career and talking about fitness and talking about getting all these answers with everything, that has happened with your mom, that it seems like there are losses of certain things
Always.
that are, in a way, gains.
Yeah, it's like
Because,
weird. It's like the healing. It's the healing
yeah,
game. Like it's the band-aid, the scar is it's just slowly going away. Like the scar is
yeah,
there, but we just keep
talk,
layering.
yeah, talk about that. That's actually like a good, you should trademark that term if it's available, a healing gain.
The
Like,
healing gains. Well, yeah, because you're at such a negative, right? When you're in your deep grief and depression, you're like such in a dark place that any gain is like
is a
10 points
win.
for Gryffindor. Right. So it's kind of like
Yes.
that, right? Like it's been so dark for so long that just having that aspect, like, what was I saying? I think, did I talk to my sister about this last week? I can't remember. Just like anybody who's planned a funeral knows like how horrible those like days leading up to the service are and like the service. And then like that's over and you kind of like move into your life and it's not easy and whatever. But with this specific loss of my mom, I feel like I have been in the funeral planning phase for 5 years. Like it's just that out of body, that heightened, that unreal, like kind of it just has felt unreal for 5 years. So the fact that like now it's just like, okay, you have your answers, like what's gonna happen. It's like basically tied up, done, stamp, put it in a file, put it away, has
Yeah.
truly like lifted. It's like a scar almost like got 4 layers of skin overnight.
Yeah.
And that feels like a huge gain, which it's not. My mom is dead and she should not, I mean, no one should, we all feel like our people should never die, but
Right.
like literally it shouldn't have happened. And now I can at least feel like I can grieve like a quotes normal person, like, which is not the right
No, that,
verbiage, but you know what I mean? It's just like I feel like I can grieve not in the like heightened legal shit. And that
yeah.
feels like a gain.
Yeah, it's a huge gain. Brain break before, because I obviously took notes because I'm the editor in chief. Brain break.
Okay.
Are you watching anything fun right now? You mentioned true crime.
Okay, wait. So yes, I'm really watching right now. I Will Find You. I'm gonna find you on Netflix. Like literally just turned it off. It's so good. It's not a
What's it called?
documentary.
I'm gonna find you.
I Will Find You, I think. It's based on a novel. It's one of those like mini series whodunits. It's not really like
Okay.
true crime in its
Okay.
in its true meaning. That's what I'm watching right now though, but it is one of those like someone goes missing and the journey to find this missing character. But I did
Yeah.
watch the Maternal Instincts on my birthday
What
about
is that?
the youngest female on death row. She basically like was such a con artist on so many ways, but the thing that really really did her in was she literally killed someone and stole their baby out of their belly and then tried to like say she had the baby. And what's crazy, right, you have to watch it.
I
And
don't know
you
if I
like
can.
because it just happened in the last 5 years, like the videos, the text messages, the phone calls, like people have receipts. Wild. I also did go back and watch the Gilgo Beach special on Peacock because he just got sentenced to life for his
Yeah.
8 murders. And I was just like, wait, I feel like I know about this, but not really. So I went back and watched it that night when he got sentenced. And that's also crazy because, again, they're making this documentary with his wife and his daughter in real time. So, like, he's calling in from jail, and then the psychoanalyst, kind of like Mindhunter's FBI lady, is like asking questions on the phone and he's answering them. So, you should watch that on the Gilgo Beach guy.
I don't know if I
Yeah,
can.
people are, and I would like to know why the statistics of like women in their 30s like watch true crime because that is like a thing,
Yeah.
and I do be watching it.
Oof. My mom really loves true crime. I cannot. It's not.
Love it, but I do like it's fascinating. Like people are so crazy. I just like what makes
Yeah.
people tick. I don't know. I also think it's an actor thing in me of just like the more stuff
Yeah.
you watch, like I don't know, you like you're like this is what's gonna happen. You can almost predict what's gonna happen because of the way they tell a documentary. Of
Sure.
like this is who this person was. This is how they presented themselves, and you're like this is what's gonna happen, and then it happens. And you're like I should have wrote this play.
Right. Okay. Maybe you'll write a play. I mean, listen,
The way
Broadway
I
needs
can
more.
predict, no, the way I can predict almost any movie or television series I watch is kind of nuts. It is a special skill.
Well, you are
My
a little
friend Brooke was
psychic.
always my friend Brooke is always like, "How did you know?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I just knew."
Yeah. You're a psychic and you should
I
probably write a play.
I
Broadway
want to write a play. That's one of my things that I need to do. I need to start doing.
Broadway needs more. We need a whodunit, you know?
And we need more female playwrights.
Yeah. I mean, Paranormal Activity's coming to Broadway. Broadway's
What's
getting
that?
scary. What?
Oh, is that what it's called? Paranormal activity? I don't know anything about this.
You know those horror movies? You've never heard of Paranormal Activity?
I don't think so. Aliens aren't really my thing.
No, it's not. It's not aliens. It's
It's ghosts.
like ghosts and like possession. And it's the movie. Oh my gosh. The movies are filmed like it's almost like a home movie. And it switches between like a home movie or like a camera or a phone and like ring cameras. And it's just always like, it's ghosts and stuff. Like
Well,
spooky
I
things are
love a
happening.
ghost.
But they're making a, I think on the West End there was a Paranormal Activity play that's coming to Broadway next season.
Okay.
So Broadway's getting scary.
Okay. I'm here for it.
Spooky,
You
ooky,
know,
kooky.
we have to include screens in Broadway anymore, otherwise people can't pay attention.
Yeah, true.
It's
Gosh, I'm
crazy.
over it. Do you watch Love Island?
Okay, I've watched for the last 3 summers, and this year, within the first 3 episodes, I was like, none of these people are for me, and I'm really disgusted by like their kissing, so I stopped. I feel
The
like the
kissing is
producers are
kind of a
like, can we
lot.
get a close up on the tongues? Like, I just feel like I'm inside their mouths, and I don't want to be.
Yeah, it is. I will say that is definitely it's not so much the seeing the tongues for me, it's the sound. It's like we don't it's like they turn their mics up and I'm like
Right,
this sounds kind of sloppy.
right. Like, I don't want to be involved.
But I am loving this season. I am really on the train for Zach and Bryce.
Okay, I have seen that, which I think is funny.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Mhm.
Um what
Yeah,
else?
not
The
watching that
oh,
one.
do you like scary movies?
Kind of depends.
I just saw Obsession.
I haven't seen it
Horrifying.
in the movie
Horrifying.
theaters.
In the movie theaters. I haven't seen a scary movie in the movie theaters in a long time. When I tell you I was like this the entire time, and I definitely screamed, and then I left the theater and I was like, I feel like I'm just now breathing for the first
And I
time in the
feel like
past 2 hours.
for the first time in forever, he
Ooh,
took
preview.
a nice deep breath.
Yeah, it felt like
Except
that.
not today, not today. Um, wait, no, if you felt like that, there's no way I'm going to see it. Because I feel like you're kind of into spooky stuff.
I love spooky stuff, and it just was. I don't want to talk a lot about it in case I don't want to spoil it for the
Yeah, no
viewers if they.
spoilers.
It just was one of those movies where I was like, I don't know what she's gonna do. She could
Ooh.
literally do anything right
So
now,
maybe
and
I
it's
should go
just,
and see if my predictions are correct.
yeah, maybe. But wait till it's streaming. Um, okay, getting back on topic.
Okay.
Birthdays. So the last thing I think I'd like to ask you, because I
Okay.
ask. Wow, I really am the host this episode.
I love it. I love this for me, honestly. It's making my job so easy.
I didn't even mean I was like, oh, we're just gonna yap. And I'm like, no, I have questions. Um, I feel like I do this with myself and I do this with my friends when we celebrate birthdays. I always
Yes.
ask. And I've gotten many different answers for this question, and I've actually given many different answers to this question when I ask myself or when people ask me. But every year I get older and I always ask myself, what did I what did I get? What did I learn? Kind of like a gain and loss situation. What did I learn
Okay.
from the previous year?
Okay.
And then is there anything that I hope for or would not necessarily hope or like making goals or resolutions or things like that, but is there anything that I want to bring into the new year? I think
Sure.
I'm asking this.
Okay.
What do my notes say?
What did I?
Essentially, what do you feel like what would you like what are you looking forward to in this new year?
So nothing about what I learned.
I mean, you can talk about what you're like,
Um,
Adam, what is the question?
I was like, is it like a rosebud thorn? Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's let's do that. Let's
Oh, okay.
do let's do Rose, Bud, and Thorn.
Okay.
That's way clearer.
Yeah. Shout out to Brooke Balfour for Brooke Balfour Devlin because she always used to. I mean, she still does. You ask the rosebud and the thorn question. That's like her thing. So we stole it. Trademark. Brooke. Okay. The thorn was honestly just like the fact that the shit was still going on with my mom. Oh, it would be the thorn until it was done. So the fact that it was so still there, thorn, big thorn. Um, bud, the fact that it is so close to being done, big bud. The rose, I think, is because it is done and I am feeling so much lighter. I almost feel like I'm going to be unstoppable this year.
Oh,
Yeah. Like
I
I
love to
just feel
hear
like
it.
and like you know what I mean? Like I don't know if that means like in the grand scheme of Bonnie Kelly's life, will this be the like the year that she's like the most Ruth like out there? No, but for how I have felt for the last 5 years, like any
Mhm.
rev of the engine is going to make me feel unstoppable. So I do feel like that for this year. As long as nothing, fucking, waiting for the shoe to drop. It's always that of like it's gonna be a great year, and then be in the back of my head being like something else is gonna happen. Um, but it's like I have two shows coming up, like that's amazing. Then it's January, and like auditions are gonna come up, and I'm really gonna do my due diligence of like getting back up there to do that. And then like, okay, it's March, it's April, like the world is going to be my oyster. Am I gonna buy a house this year? I don't know. Am I gonna buy a designer bag this year? Maybe. Like I just feel like I'm just really gonna try to reclaim the last few years of my 30s because they were
Yeah.
stolen. Like literally,
Yeah.
I was actually reading my Facebook post because I always do like a birthday post,
But yeah.
and my Facebook you can like swipe back, and even like in 2020 or no, it was 2021. So the birthday right before my mom died. It literally was just like, COVID stole so like 2 years of my life. I'm so like my business is thriving. I love being a personal trainer, but like I haven't done any theater and I want to find balance this year. And like this is what's gonna happen. And now that like we're basically like let free, great, can't wait. And then I was just like, and literally a month later, all of that went away again. Like so I felt like I had lost time because of COVID, which we all fucking did. And it's just a collective trauma, so nobody acknowledges it. But I'm like, we all lost 2 years of our life in some capacity. Whether it was your high school years, your middle school years, your college years, like everyone lost time. Time with parents, time with grandparents, like everyone lost something.
Yeah.
And then what happened to my mom happened, and I feel like it has stolen 5 years of my life because I have felt so I don't know, heavy. So
Yeah.
I can't explain it to anybody who doesn't has a. You'll never know if you don't know, in terms of like the legal system being involved, I guess. Um, so now I'm just like, yeah, I feel like anything is going to be better than what I've had, and I'm excited to like reclaim the last 3 years because that's all I've got left in my 30s,
That's
and
awesome.
then we're gonna be 40.
I mean, not that I'm trying to rush me getting older, but like I'm looking forward to it.
I'm fine with being 40. I feel like I'm gonna let it rip.
Um, wait, I do have one final question that I think about all the time for
Okay.
myself.
I think about it
Um,
all the time.
all the time. Um, do you feel again, how do I want to word this? Do you feel like an adult?
No.
Because I definitely don't.
Okay, yes, I do. And I think that that is huge, actually, in the way that I feel in my life. I almost like feel like it's already over, which is kind of wild.
So
But
you feel what is over?
I feel like my life is over
Oh,
already. I know.
okay.
It's a really weird thing that I struggle with, and I think it's because like the day that both of your parents are gone, you are here by
Hmm.
yourself. And
Yes.
for most people, that doesn't happen until you're hopefully at least in your 60s, your 70s. Like your parents are supposed to be around, right? The fact that my mom died when I was 32, from that day on, I have felt very just like, okay, so like I can't be far behind. And that's like weird, but it is something that I just always feel like, ugh, I'm not like, it's, I got like 10 more years left.
It
Morbid, I know, but it's
is
weird.
it is morbid, yeah, but like
But you know
knowing
what
you,
I'm
I'm like,
saying? Like, I don't
it's
know. It just like, and I'm like, is that like a weird timeline circle of life thing of like most people when they're in their 60s, it's like, all right, my parents just died. I'm 65. Like, yeah, in real life terms, I've got 15 years, 20 years maybe, if I'm lucky.
yeah. I think
And
that that's
I feel like that, but I was 32.
right. It makes sense of
Very
why you
weird.
would feel that now. Even though of course like I mean, I know that's not true. I think
Right.
you're going to live to be like 150. I mean, you and I are not going to die. We're going to be alive forever.
Eternal. Eternal life.
Eternal. Um, but
But that day was the day that I was like, it's just me.
I'm happy I
So
asked
like
that question.
I have felt like that for a long time. And it's changed a lot of the way I just like approach things. Also, it's been a thing of like, yeah, I don't give a shit about your drama. Like you can make me feel some sort of way. Like we all have people who just like I'm not begging you to be my friend. I'm not gonna like XYZ or like when the tea gets piping, it's like there's a certain level of care that I have. I'm like, you
Sure.
don't want me to be your friend? Fucking bye. You have a lot of drama going on. I'll listen to it to a certain extent and then like, guys, what we're talking about? Like
Right.
that
Right.
stuff, so different. But
Yeah.
yes, I do. Like I have nobody taking care of me. It's just Bonnie Kelly, Hun Incorporated, taking care of herself. Pay her bills, do her things. Ain't got no man, ain't got no parents, ain't got no kids. I'm an adult woman witch, bitch.
That's right. I'm actually really happy I asked that question because I did intentionally ask it for comedic reasons because I think I understand when I apply that question to myself, I'm like, I have a job, I make money, I pay my bills,
Right,
I care for a home, I'm a renter, and I go out and I pay for myself. Sometimes I pay for others. And but I'm not an adult. That's crazy. I look at my friends. I like hang out with Chris and Frankie. They're successful jobs, graphic designer, works for a Botox company. And I look at them and I go, you're not adults. Your parents are adults. You are not. We are not adults. Like
right,
it doesn't feel that way. Like I think it's wild that yes, do I do adult? Am I 35 years old? Yes, that is an
right.
adult. I'm an adult man. I pay my own bills. I run my own life. And that is what adults do. But I also look over here, I have like a wand collection.
But I think that's like the theater people we are too. Because I'm like, in so many ways, yes, absolutely. I have this shit on lock. I am an adult. I'm an adult. I have done adult things that some of our parents have not fucking done yet.
Right.
Right? So like I also look at adults being like, we're the same. Like we're equal. Like my
Yeah.
elders, I'm like, we're equal. I have done things you have not done yet.
Right.
Period. And I don't give a shit how you think about it. And like that's not disrespectful of me to be like, hey, so sorry. I know that you have 30 years on me and you could be my mom, right? You're
Yeah.
not. But also like I have done things that you have not done yet in your
Yeah.
life. So like I
Yeah.
am an adult. However,
Yeah.
comma, and we're theater people. We keep our whimsy. We have a lot of fun. We don't take ourselves too seriously. And I think that that's part of that. Like, you're
Maybe
like,
that
and I have a
is
wand collection. And I'm like, and may you never lose that because we like Harry Potter and we love our wands.
maybe that is part of it. being theater people, because when I talk about, you know, being a theater kid, or, you know, like I'm serving at the restaurant and someone just kind of asks me, you know, what else, like, do you do? And I'm like, oh, I'm an actor, you know, I'm going to be leaving on a couple contracts. And they ask me, oh, what's that like? And I'm like, well, I mean, I get paid to play pretend. That's something I've been doing since I was like able to walk and speak.
Right.
Like, so maybe
It's
that's
a,
part of why I don't feel like an adult, because my job is to go put on costumes and hopefully a wig
use your
and
imagination and
use
play.
my imagination and play and
Right.
try to convince you that I'm not Adam Hoyak. Like,
Yeah,
but
wait, let's use this to plug your show so that everyone can see you live in your theater kid truth and keep your whimsy.
okay. So the next show that I'm doing is uh I don't know why it just got really hard for me to talk. The next show that I'm doing is I am doing a production of the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee with New Light Theater at Delaware Theater Company in Wilmington. I don't know the dates right off the top of my head, but it runs from September into October. And I start
Yeah.
rehearsals like the second week of August.
God, I hope I get to see it. I'm gonna be upset if I miss it.
Um, I'll take illegal
Well, if
videos.
you
No, I'm gonna
start
cut that out.
no, if you start your run in September, hopefully I'll be able to like come after rehearsal one night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like, um, yeah. We'll
it's
find
not
a
that far
time.
of a drive.
No, I think it's like
Who are you playing?
I'm playing Chip,
What song is yours?
My Unfortunate Erection.
Yes. If you don't know Spelling Bee, you are missing out. Go see the show. It's gonna be so good.
Listen, I'm just thrilled that in my big age of 35 that they look at me and they go, 13.
Yeah. And like we said, keep the whimsy, keep the inner
Keep the
child.
whimsy. Keep the whimsy.
Truly.
Um, yeah. And then you'll be doing Adam's Family. Would you like to plug that?
Sure, I'm going to be doing Adam's Family at the Walnut Street Theater. It again, I also don't know the dates off the top of my head, but I do believe previews start like kind of end of September and we run through October. And then
Nice.
together, let's say together, we'll
Okay.
be doing
Frozen.
Frozen.
I don't know how linked up that's going to be, but we try.
It'll be fine. We're doing Frozen, you guys.
Yay! Back together again.
Yay. It's going to be
I hope
so
I
good.
have a wig.
You better.
I want my blonde wig back.
Oh, I stole it for Dreamgirls, but I'll give it back.
Oh, did you really? Oh, you did wear that wig for Dreamgirls, didn't
I don't.
you?
I honestly don't know if it was the same wig, but it was styled the same. It was styled just like
Yeah.
yours.
I literally the other day I was just scrolling through my phone looking through the archives and I found my mic check where I was doing the bookseller and bell lines with my wig on
Yeah,
and I'm like, God, I loved that wig.
one man show. Um, we'll have to look at the Sacramento videos and see because I think we have the same plot.
Great.
I think
Perfect.
so. If those men have wigs, maybe you'll have wigs.
Mm, I don't know who I'm
Um,
gonna be. Maybe a bishop, who knows?
listen, you never know until you put that wig on. Who are they?
Who are they?
Do we think Queen Aduna is going to be blonde because of Elsa?
I don't know.
I hope
I
I'm
think it's
blonde, but we'll see.
all right, so then you're probably gonna get the blonde wig, but then I'll get it when you're done.
We switch for Act Two.
we switch we
After
switch
I
wigs for
die on
act
the
two.
ship. After I die falling off the ship, I'll give you my wig.
Okay, cool. That'll be
LOL.
perfect. But anything else you want to talk about?
Well, we didn't ask you any question. I didn't ask you anything.
I don't think you need to ask me anything. actually.
No,
I think
this
that,
is fun because now I can flip next time I meet you. We're gonna have our own another what's this called podcast. I'll ask you the questions.
yeah, honestly, at this point, I should have opened and been like, hi, it's
Hey
me,
guys,
Adam, the host of the Grieving
your
Girl
editor in
Podcast,
chief.
your editor in chief. Honestly, I think that me asking the questions is fine because I do spend a lot of time editing your podcast and seeing you ask so many questions. And I think take a break. Take a
It's
break. Don't ask all the
it's really been
questions.
great. It's been so
Yeah,
great to
it's
for
great.
someone
I
else to
took
ask me.
notes. I came in prepared.
At least one of us. That makes one of us.
Listen,
You know. I'm just trying to get this ball back on the roll. It's been a
yeah,
year, so I'm just trying to like get back into it, do one a week, which has been nice. I got to chat with my sister, I got to chat with you, just like start calling up my friends once a week and recording it instead,
yeah. Just
you
ask your
know?
friends. Everybody will do it.
It's also like nice for me to ask my friends because my friends know so many of the background details that, you know, can't be or aren't public knowledge that like it's nice because there's like a level of they know where I'm going with it without having to worry
Right.
about it.
Yeah.
So I like using my friends. Although there have been a lot of people from the interwebs who have like submitted forms. So I have to
Great.
go through those and like see who's around.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. But right now we're just trying to get the grieving girl back on her bullshit.
All right. I love it.
Yeah. But well, hon, thanks for joining me for my birthday interview.
Yes, birthday interview.
I think that's the title of this
Okay.
episode.
All right. I love it.
All right, well, I love it and I love you.
All right. I love it and I love you too.
Okay, bye
right.
everybody.
Bye.